We did Sri Guru Gita last week, 3 days. Please understand, all the new people, whoever are here, this is a conversation between Paramashiva and Parashakti about Guru Tattva. And Paramashiva is very clear that he bows down to Guru.
Recording in progress.
Okay. So last class, first we spoke about sampradayas, traditions, right? Now we are speaking about Guru Vak. We also shared last week how complete surrender to the Guru Vak, to the letter and spirit, reduces a lot of time and wastage. Reduces a lot of time wastage. Excuse me. I shared with you one of the experiences Swamiji had, right? How Swamiji begged on the streets when his guru instructed. All that. I shared that story last class, right? Please understand, the implicit surrender to the master's words reduce tremendous wastage of life. Understand, money saved is money earned. Time saved is time earned. Life saved is life earned. Understand, life is not democracy. Our government may be democracy, but life does not run by democracy. It's not that if all of us vote together and say, let fire not burn, we are all voting together. Will fire stop burning? If you all vote together, let Ganga not drown people, do you think Ganga will stop? Understand, populist beliefs do not mean they are right. It is great to run a government. Democracy is great to make common decisions, common laws for the country, for the land. But laws of nature are different. Laws of existence are different. Laws of life are different. In laws of life, there is no democracy. You just need to understand it. It may be a simple act performed by not taking the prasadam, the consecrated food, because this boy and girl are standing. See, Swamiji's friends were standing in the queue. So Swamiji did not want to take extra portion of the prasadam because he thought they are going to make fun of him. And he thought they would be laughing at him. They would be making fun. Oh, that is why you are in the temple the whole day, to eat so much. That is why he walked away from the queue just with one share of food instead of taking the 2 shares of food which he is supposed to take to his gurus. Please understand, this act, this is very small act, this action. But the context behind it, the reason why he did the act is dangerous. Swamiji is saying this. Namaste, Amma. Sudha's mom. Welcome to the class. Understand, all the great things of life you miss only with the stupid small patterns. It is not that you will miss great things because of great mistakes. No, I'm telling you, from the existential experience, you miss great things only by small mistakes. Please understand, I tell you, the greatest wealth in life is surrender to Guruvak, words of Guru. Surrender is not something beneficiary to Guru. When you surrender, you save wasting your life behind stupid patterns. I tell you, at that time, when Swamiji's gurus asked him, go and beg and come in the same street, he did not understand what that is going to impact him. How that act is going to impact multiple dimensions of his life. When he went and saw the completion in half an hour, now he can see that one completion gave him the spine to stand up. That completion came, that one act which he did of implicitly obeying the masters without knowing its side effects and after effects. Understand? By implementing what our Guru is saying, we don't need to know the side effects, after effects, benefits, anything. If Swamiji was sitting and arguing with them, come on, why should I? What is the reason you are telling me to go and beg in the same street? How will I beg in front of my classmates? I always show I am a big hero in front of them. And not only the pride of the big family, I have been given many of the powers by you, my gurus. So wherever I go, I am treated as a rich father's son, the great guru's disciple, respected even by my classmates. So why should I go and beg? If he would argue with them like this, what patterns is he going to lose? What completion is he going to have? If he says, what completion do I have to have? Why should I do? Maybe if he asked like that, he would have completed the pattern after he himself faced life and went through enough of torture at the age of 50. Too big mistake. Wasting life in patterns is the biggest mistake. Because you're not wasting time, you're wasting life. The implicit surrender to the master's words reduce tremendous wastage of life. Money saved is money earned. Time saved is time earned. Life saved is life earned. That one completion, achalatva, is a gift from both his gurus, from that one incident. That completion liberated him from the cognitions, immature cognition of being bothered about the immature opinions of immature people, which may not even be there. Those guys may not even make fun. But just because being bothered about immature people, if we have immature opinions, immature cognition about people's immature opinions, what will happen? It is not going to liberate. Please understand. We are all terrorized by a ghost. Ghost, not even a real problem. Problem which we think may be there. It is a ghost. It is looking at us all around. Actually, it's not there. He will see, he will think like that. She will think like that. Oh, yo, he told like that. She told like that. He may think like that. She may think like that. The immature cognitions of the people we imbibed due to our immaturity. Immature cognitions by immature people we imbibed because of our immaturity. Not because it is real. Not because it is real. Now, let me see what else Bhagavan is saying. Om Guru Vaktra Sthitam Brahma Prapyate Tat Prasadatah Guru Dhyanam Sada Kuryat Kulastri Swapateryatha. This means Brahman resides in the mouth of the Guru. Oh God. Listen. Brahma resides in the mouth of the Guru. That is Guru's Vak or Saraswati Nadi, the inner organ that converts energy into words. What is Saraswati Nadi? The inner organ that converts energy into words. And Brahman is attained by the grace of the Guru, Guru Prasada. One should meditate on his Guru at all times. Just as a devoted wife would remember her husband only, she will not remember other people. Maybe hundreds of important prime minister, that minister, this minister, important guests might come home. Wife might serve everybody, feed everybody, but she knows who her husband is, isn't it? What is his importance? She is not going to give prime minister more importance than husband. Am I right? So, Brahman is attained by the grace of the Guru, Guru Prasada. We should meditate only on Guru at all times. We cannot think the guests coming to our home are Gurus, correct? We should know whose vak we should listen, right? No matter how many important people come and go in our life. Please understand the loyalty to Guru. I tell you, it is just the Guru Sishya Sampradaya tradition. The loyalty disciples have towards Guru. The loyalty Guru commands from the disciples that keeps Indian tradition alive, that keeps Sanatana Hindu Dharma alive, that keeps Bharatiya Sanatana Hindu Dharma alive. It is the loyalty, commitment to the Guru and his teachings that keeps all the greatest things alive on the planet Earth. Please understand, If still the method of enlightenment, the science of living enlightenment, and the science of completion, and the science of the enlightened lifestyle, if it is still available to planet Earth, if it is still alive, if we are able to still enjoy it, it is just because of the Guru Parampara. It is just because of the Guru Sishya Parampara. And thousands and thousands and thousands of our sannyasis, gurus, have given their life for this. They even died, gave up their body many times just to protect our traditions, knowledge, values. Understand. Thousands and thousands of our sannyasis were killed during the invasions. Thousands and thousands fought to protect our values, our traditions. Understand, as long as we keep this loyalty to Guru alive, no bad can happen to you. No bad can happen to Sanatana Dharma. No bad can happen to the great country. No bad can happen to the whole spiritual tradition. I bow down to Guru Parampara from the Adi Guru Sadashiva till my Guru Sri Paramahamsa Nithyananda Paramashivam. The next verse. Om swashramam cha swajatim cha swakirtim pushtivardhanam etat sarvam parityajya gururanyatra bhavayet. One's order of life, one's community by birth, and growing reputation and prosperity in society, and other worldly attractions. Renouncing all of this, one should take complete, absolute shelter under his Guru. Please understand, Hinduism is all about Guru-disciple tradition, Guru-Sishya Sampradaya. All the great things are revealed through this tradition only to the world. One more thing I tell you. Whenever we declare our integrity to our Guru, all his realizations and experience, expertise, satya, shaktis become ours. I will tell you a very simple incident. This is an incident where Swamiji heard this conversation between Raghupati Yogi Kuppammal and Panduranganar. So these two are having this conversation and Swamiji is hearing. That's what we are hearing now. Once, Panduranganar was supposed to go to Kanchipuram. It is in the South India, in Tamil Nadu state. It's a very important place. He is supposed to go to Kanchipuram. to have some clarification about the Shastras from Tondamandalai Adinam. Then the Guru Mahasannidhanam, the pontiff who is there, who was the 230th Guru Mahasannidhanam, he wants to get it clarified from this particular Guru Mahasannidhanam who was there in that Adinam. So Raghupati Yogi and Kuppammal advised Panduranganar to have darshan of Kanchi Paramacharya also. Kanchi Paramacharya means who you are thinking. Chandrasekhar Saraswati. I saw him. I had his darshan. I even sang a song in front of him. He's supposed to be the incarnation of Shiva. What a powerful incarnation. I actually had his darshan in Kanchipuram and I sang in front of him too. I remember. He was very old by that time. My grandmother was very much a devotee of him. My maternal grandmother. That time the Paramacharya, his name was Sri Chandrasekhara Saraswati Swami. He was in the body. So Panduranganatha said, I don't know whether I will have time because I have to meet Tondamandalai Sannidhanam. Panduranganatha, he wants to clarify some Shastra, this thing, right? So he said, I maybe don't have time to see Chandrasekhar Saraswati. So if I have time, I will plan. Then Raghupati Yogi said, no, you have to have his darshan. Because in many ways, his expertise will help you. Then he was sharing an incident. When the Swamis gathered to declare Swamiji as an incarnation when he was 3, they all had a kind of a gathering and formal way of confirming that Swamiji is an incarnation who has successfully happened. So all this Raghupati Yogi is narrating to Panduranganar. Okay? Actually, when an incarnation happens in the body, there is every possibility within 21 months, he may not be able to settle in the body and he may leave the body. Within 21 months, even before they turn 2. So, it takes 21 months for them to confirm that incarnation is grounded in his own body. So, Swamiji is grounded in the body or not, it took 21 months for them to confirm. This is the case for any incarnation. So after the 21 months, they all had a kind of a happy celebration that Swamiji is grounded and he is settled. He is going to live. So for that function, they wanted to have the blessings of Paramacharya, Chandrasekhar Saraswati, and Tondamandalai Sannidhanam. So these people went there. So Tondamandalai Sannidhanam personally took Raghupati Yogi to Paramacharya, and Paramacharya not only blessed, he also told his assistant to get a bamboo stick and told that assistant to put that bamboo stick in front and touched 3 times and told that Tondamandalai Sannidhanam, take this and give it to that boy. That boy means Swamiji. Make him do the Chaturmasya. In Tamil, he said. He said in Tamil that actually the age of the sannyasi is calculated only by the number of Chaturmasya he has done. So, whoever has done the largest number of Chaturmasya, he is considered to be the greatest sannyasi. So Paramacharya instructed them gurus of Swamiji, make him do Chaturmasya from now itself so that the count starts. So, Swamiji's Chaturmasya count started when he was 3 years old. Actually, after 21 months, after 2 years only, they did the ceremony. So, only from the 3rd year, the Chaturmasya started. That is the stick with which we see Swamiji's first photograph. It was given by, blessed by Paramacharya and brought by Thondamandalai Sanidhanam and given to Raghupati Yogi, and Raghupati Yogi brought, and they all did all the ceremony, whatever needed, and we all know rest is history. Anyhow, Raghupati Yogi remembered this whole incident and told Muruganar. That time he made a statement. When you meet great people, in a natural way, all the great expertise and knowledge and experience they have will be given to us. This is the Sankhya, the multi-dimensional logic of why you need to declare your conscious integrity to Guru. Understand? Because when you declare your integrity to Guru, your inner space is consciously aligned to Guru's inner space. Guru's inner space means Kailasa, Mahakasha, Kailasha. See, understand, after Vibhudanandapuri, Kuppammal left the body, nobody in Tiruvannamalai thought that Swamiji will continue his journey after his gurus passed away. Because especially they passed away so young. You see, they put Swamiji in the Sarvajna Pitha. They initiated him. They finished all the spiritual responsibilities when he was around 10 or 12. I think that time itself they finished one by one, one by one, one by one, before Isakki Swamigal left the body. They finished literally all the requisite rituals for Swamiji. And then 1991, he also, Raghupati Yogi also passed away. And, the remaining few things, like before leaving whatever they need to impart, Kuppammal did some part and Raghupati Yogi did his part and everything was done. Swamiji was a 17-year-old, minor boy only, when Kuppammal passed away. Nobody thought that he would take his life very seriously in the spiritual path. Everybody thought, okay, many small kids run around with these Swamis, Gurus, and when they die, they just go back to study and continue with the regular life and get married and go on, do all that. That's all. Regular family, get a job, and nobody thought Swamiji would be so serious. His family was actually shocked. Of course, only 1 or 2 people who know Swamiji thoroughly, like his grandmother, like his grandfather, did not get shocked. But he was insistent that Swamiji should not leave Tiruvannamalai. He should stay in Tiruvannamalai itself, and he himself would build an ashram for Swamiji. And Swamiji should reside, stay there. But Swamiji shocked the people who did not have confidence that he will be successful in his sannyas. He shocked the people who thought he would not be able to survive outside Tiruvannamalai. Swamiji's grandfather thought he may not be able to survive outside Tiruvannamalai. But Swamiji took it seriously and made it successfully. He made it happen. He just made it. By 1999, he made it, and 2000, he started the ashram. He was a 17-year-old minor boy only. Kuppammal passed away, and Swamiji came from the Polytechnic and performed all the last rituals for her. Linga Prastha, everything he did personally. And Swamiji was put in the Sarvajñapita. He was given sannyas and started the Chaturmasya when he was at the age of 3. Oh God, 3. What kids will don't know at that age. At the age of 3, they declared that Swamiji is an incarnation, and they gave sannyas to him and started making him do the Chaturmasya Vratam, because the Kanchi Swami wanted. Swamiji should have the maximum number of Chaturmasya as his record. And the 230th Tondamandalai Sannidhanam on the advice from Kanchi Swami. He did what all should be done to make Swamiji very gloriously presented to the world. All of you should know. All these Swamiji have documents and evidence, and people who directly heard from these Sannidhanams, they are still alive. We have direct evidence from them. Because Paramacharya Chandrasekhar Saraswati also further advised to the Sannidhanam, make him learn Sanskrit also, not just Tamil. Tamil is Swamiji's mother tongue. And do a lot of good work all over the world. Teach him Vedanta also. You should not just keep him teaching only Siddhanta. You should teach him Vedanta also. And all these were direct advice given by Paramacharya, and the 230th Guru Mahasannidhanam followed all of that. Too much info. Swamiji's life is too intense, isn't it? Knowing about our Guru is too much. Very much. See, at the age of 3, they have given sannyas to Swamiji and started making him do the Chaturmasya. By the time Swamiji was 10, they already put him in the Sarvajñapita with the grace of Paramashiva. And they started training him as a Pitadipati. You can see the photograph of Swamiji sitting as Pitadipati with the full Shivajnana Golu Kachi, with all the Rudrakshas and like Guru Mahasannidhanams, he dresses up. He was hardly a 12, 13-year-old boy sitting in front of Arunachala Hill, Panchamukham. How the Sannidhanams sit with the turban on the head and full of Rudraksha and covering the chest with Muttumalai, all types of Rudraksha malas, and sitting in Chin Mudra. That's called Shivajnana Golukachi. Nobody ever thought Swamiji will make it. By the grace, hey, imagine guys, Swamiji, if people never even believed that he can make it, what about us? Where we are? By the grace of Paramashiva, Swamiji says he made it. The only reason he made it is the grace of Paramashiva, Swamiji says. Swamiji says, nobody was able to make me shiver. Manana, Smarana will free you from all fears. You will go on creating right strategies. You see, if you don't have fear inside, that is like you are absolutely loving yourself. You will see what is external attacks happening on you. You will not be wasting time on internal fight. Listen carefully. Fear is nothing but internal fighting. And I tell you, fear is the sleeping cell of your enemy inside your consciousness. Understand? The enemy's sleeping cell inside us is our fear. Because Swamiji never had any sleeper cell of any of these abusers, attackers, enemies inside him. He's going on winning. These attackers, abusers, enemies, they cannot imagine what Swamiji is strategizing. They cannot imagine, cannot even think of Swamiji's strategies. That is his success. That is Swamiji's success. Understand? Because they do not know how to agitate Swamiji. They don't have their sleeper cell inside him. See, Kupammal, all the worshipped deities, Guru Parampara deities, and the Rudraksha Mala, Kavi, everything she handed over to Swamiji. Everything was done before Swamiji was 16. And the Peetham was handed over. The Guru Parampara handed over. Then the whole vision was given that which Swamiji have to manifest with the grace of Paramashiva. And what is that? Swamiji is supposed to manifest the whole Kailasa. This whole vision was already given to Swamiji by them at that young, tender age. Swamiji was given clear instruction and guidance. See, all this what I'm talking about comes under Guru Vak. That's why we are discussing so elaborately. Only if you know our Guru's life, you will understand what is true Guru Vak is, isn't it? Swamiji was given clear instruction and guidance that he have to study how the international organizations, Hindu Sanghas function, and he have to do all the Purva Paksha by his own, Padayatra. You can see the village boy, and with the grace of Paramashiva, he made it happen. Swamiji is a village boy, he says. He'll declare, I am a village boy. But he ultimately made it happen. And Swamiji says, Paramashiva's biggest blessing on him is there is no shivering in him. He was absolutely focused on the goal. Mark this statement. Your enemies, sleeper cells inside your consciousness are your fears. By manana, smarana, remembrance of death, consciously and facing all the fears, you will altogether change the quality of all the metal out of which you are made. The ultimate alchemy, Jnana Rasavattam. Jnana Rasavattam will happen. Please understand. With the love of the Guru, when he's telling you, all his disciples, because he loves you. He's asking you to do marana smarana, remembrance of death. Marana smarana. Smarana is remembering. Marana is death. He will never ask you to do something wrong. Not only that, why would he put you in depression? He really loves us. With his support and assurance and deep love, we need to do marana smarana. Face your unknown fear, the death fear. Sometimes you will feel, I will be there with you and support you, raise you. Swamiji says, sometimes we will all feel, experience him as though he is with us, supporting us, raising us, and changing the whole space, and he's taking us to Kailasha. Sometimes in some places we will feel he will give us the right knowledge and raise us to a higher consciousness. Whatever we feel, whether we feel he gives us knowledge and support, or we feel he will give us energy and directly raise us to the Kailasha, anything is okay. Or even if we feel, oh, Swamiji may just dump me, will not bother about me because I've done something wrong. Even that is one more fear, isn't it? Losing the biggest support of your life, Guru, is one more fear. Even that is one more fear. Then do the Marana Smarana. You know, lot of connected people. They will go beyond all fears, but this one fear, we may lose this Guru, that will exist. That is there. Understand? Swamiji, Guru will make you understand even your fear about losing your Guru is one more stupid fear, not reality. Only a selfless Guru can do that, isn't it? Even losing him, fear of losing him, is one more stupid fear. Only real Guru will make sure. Otherwise, they will possess and they will make us feel as though losing him is, that's it, we lost our life. Understand? The amount of fear we experience is only the amount of toxins. It has nothing to do with reality or facts. I tell you, Marana Smarana alters the kind of the material you are made. Marana Smarana will liberate you from so much of stupidity and junk we are thinking, visualizing, imagining about the past. Life is not about what we are doing to others, not what we feel about ourselves. Listen, these both statements will look very contradicting. You see, through the folly logic and binary logic is waiting to become a folly logic. This Marana Smarana will break tons of pains and frustration, like feeling unloved, unattended, ungrounded. oh, I don't know what I am and what will happen to me, where will I land, how will I evolve, and a deep feeling that, oh, I failed my life, or life failed me, my life failed me. This Marana Smarana will break all these tons of fears. Understand, this is one of the biggest crises. The sleeper cell of enemies inside us is our fear. So tomorrow we will learn about life is all about what we do to others, not about what we feel about ourselves. So we will continue tomorrow, same time. Shri Guru Gita. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Sadguru Padarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. So I'll meet you guys tomorrow with further details. Hey, Lalataksha, what is going on? You're late today also, yesterday also. I was waiting for you on the screen. I got used to seeing your faces, you know. So I keep waiting when few faces appear. All of you, you know. Okay, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you all. Next, we have unclutched meditation session.
Bye. Bye.
You can continue. And at 8 o'clock, I think we have Devi Bhava Darshan, right?
Recording stopped.
Everybody connect to the eventskailasha.org link, sign up and go to Devi's Darshan. But next